If it's mental, I say, oh, Alex is smart, Alex is stupid. I'm now dividing this.
And it's really simple, My poor dad always said to me, go to school and get a high-paying job. That's not wealth, that's a job. You can get fired, And then my rich dad always says, work for assets. So there's basically 4 asset classes that makes a person rich, and there's lots of more, the subheadings and all this. But number 1 is a business. The richest young guys today start companies. It's called Facebook, Google, Apple, stuff like that, Number 2 is real estate. So what my rich dad taught me is a combination of being an entrepreneur in business and entrepreneur in real estate. It's that combination is I pay no tax and I make a lot more money. So a lot of guys say, well, I have a business. I say, well, how much real estate you got? Without real estate, you pay tax. That's the problem. And then there's paper, which is stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and savings. That's what most people should be in. The reason savings are good, paper is good, like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, are liquid. You make a mistake, you can get in and out real quick. Called liquid. The trouble with these two, you make a mistake, you're there forever. Can't get in and out. So that's why you gotta be very smart before you go in. And the last is commodities. And that's why I own oil. And as the price of oil goes down, people say, are you losing money? I said, no, because in the US, if you deal in oil, you get tax breaks. I invest $1 million in oil, I get 800,000 back. So I get 80% return day 1. So oil is very, very profitable. But I don't invest in oil stocks. Very different. Okay, so if oil goes to $20 a barrel, I'm still cash flowing, I'm still making money.
Saving may seem like a smart idea, but the reality of how you invest your money can be far different. Banks tend to look out for the best interest of the bank, not the consumer, which can at times be borderlining on criminal activity. Instead of stashing away your savings in a bank, think of investing in a commodity like gold. And if you take that step, find out exactly where selling your investment will have the most value. That gold standard also no longer backs the US dollar, and without anything to back it, the government is free to print as much money as they like. To compound that deficiency, the banks are allowed to loan out 10 times the amount of money they have in reserve. In short, every time you save $1 in a bank, they are able to loan $10. This is creating more artificial wealth on top of the inflation caused by printing the money. Excelling at academic and professional education can earn you a paycheck, but a financial education can earn you money 24/7. And to be smart financially, you need to know what the smart investments are. Starting a business and buying real estate are always good bets, but they aren't very liquid and can be hard to separate from. Stocks, bonds, and savings are liquid, but may not give as big of a return. Commodities, like oil and gold, can bring big tax breaks to minimize loss. Decide for yourself what the best combination of those assets are that may work for you. Consulting financial advisors and stockbrokers can be helpful, but use them as your team. You must be on the inside of your investments to become successful. And if you fail when you try, don't worry. These lessons are what can take you from a saver to a success.
I questioned all that. Why would I save money when they print money? That's what happened in 1971 when President Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. Then they tell you, so that you go to school, you get a job, you become an employee, you pay taxes because you're working for money. Then they tell you to save money. Do you know why they tell you to save money? Because the system of banking, it's nothing to do with communism or capitalism. It's the banks run the world. The rich run the world. They don't care if you're communist or capitalist. So when you save, so let's say you save $1 US or €1, 1 yen, the banking system can lend out 10. So the entire system is called the fractional reserve system. The fractional reserve system is also printing money. And then they tell you to save money. So they want you to save money so they can lend out your money 10 times. So your dollar became worthless 10 times over. And then they used to pay you 10% interest on your money. Now it's at best 1%. And they're still lending it out 10 times.
A lot of people get financial advice from outsiders. If maybe a financial planner, or a stockbroker, or a real estate broker, but they're not on the inside of the deal. And one of the reasons I like being an entrepreneur and being a real estate guy is I'm always trading from the inside. I know the deal. I'm part of the deal. I am the deal. But the average person who buys like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and saves money, they're outsiders. They have no idea what's going on between them and the real world of insight. One of the things I suggest to people, you got to find a real teacher versus a fake teacher. And a fake teacher is somebody who doesn't do what they teach. And a real teacher is doing what they teach every day. So my accountants, my attorneys, they're in it every single day. That's how I learn, because every day I'm solving problems in my business. So I have accountants and attorneys and bankers and all these people on speed dial because I'm solving problems with my team. Yeah, every time I failed, it was like, good. I said, okay, what have I learned? And the average person, the reason they're poor is they haven't failed. They play it so safe. They haven't made any mistakes like they taught in school. That means they don't learn anything. If you look at what happened with the fake central bank, see, the purpose of the central bank or the Fed or all, the Japanese, the Bank of Japan or the European Central Bank, they pump out fake money. Mm-hmm. The purpose of central banks like the Fed is to protect the banks, not you. They're a criminal operation as far as I'm concerned. You're going to find that most of my talks is about the Fed. So I would recommend you guys buy this stuff. Yeah. Don't save money. Don't save government money because they're corrupt as hell, as you know. Yeah. Save money. So today, that's spot today is around $1,600 US. Now this is the difference. Is gold more expensive in Mexico or in America? If you live in a country like Argentina, it's more expensive because the spot price is relative to the currency of the country. So the people who are just in Argentina, if they had saved this, they'd be okay today. But they saved pesos, the same as in Mexico, same as in Peru. So this is relative to government money.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.